Yes, I know about being a performer who liked to party. Yes, I did. Well, why? Well, one, I DJ'd. So what comes with DJ is not only a different lifestyle, but different access. So Johnny Manziel was on Club Shay Shay, and basically he says the harder he partied, the harder he played. Let's listen to the sound. I said sound. No more videos for y'all. Y'all getting fucking spoiled. Let's listen to the sound of Johnny Manziel talking about the harder he partied, the harder he played.
I felt like the harder I partied, the better that I played.
How?
My freshman year. Tuesdays were beer with the baseball boys at the house playing games, and Thursdays were hitting Northgate, going to the town. Drunk as you could get with all the dogs. Friday was the walkthrough. I go to the walkthrough at 10 a.m. in the morning, dying.
Smelling like a liquor store.
Like a liquor store. And then I would go through that walkthrough, and you can ask anybody that was on that team, and I hit those walkthroughs hard.
Right.
Hand in the fake, I'm taking off down the sideline for 20, 30 yards, running back. I'm sweating it out.
You try to sweat it out.
Oh, yeah. Then we get on the plane.
Right.
Get to the hotel. Meetings. This is the system, and we're winning.
Right.
Now we're 11-2. We beat Bama, and this whole year is Tuesday, Thursday. Bang, bang. All week. Every time. Like clockwork. Every game of the season that year. And I'm getting better as it goes on. I ain't losing a step until that first offseason in 2013. That's when I'm starting to smoke more weed. That's when I'm partying a lot more. And then from there, I'm not taking care of myself in the way that I did the year before to go be special. And my numbers, my second year, totally
We're better.
were better. That's what I needed to do. At that point in time, I needed to get you guys or whoever it was on First Take or this and that talking in the right direction that these are my, this guy went back and did better than he did the year before. Mm-hmm. So therefore, what is the next step? The next step is the league, the show, the big thing. And that's where I was at in my life. I felt like I did enough I was living my life at that point in time to appease what other people expected from me or wanted from me. I wasn't living really in the right way. I mean, obviously I wasn't, but like I was there to like tell people what they wanted to hear and like had these people around me. This is how you need to carry yourself. And in that, I lost who I was. And when you lose who you are, you resort to other things in your life to numb that pain or to find yourself. And in that, I found smoking weed. In that, I found partying. And that kind of took over from there, 2013 on. There's no reason other than exactly what my behavior was 2013 on why 2014 and 15 in Cleveland didn't work out. There's no secret that I was doing the same thing on a Thursday night in Cleveland that I had been doing for the Thursday night in College Station. Number one, because I'm the backup. I just got handed all this money and I'm not taking it seriously enough because I don't know how to be a professional. I have no idea. Now I get thrown into this organization with the head coach that wants nothing to do with me from the day that I get there. With the defensive staff that our first day of offensive install, day one, they're running 6 DBs on the field in practice. I can't even point a fucking mic. I ain't never taken a snap under center. But Jimmy O'Neal or whatever and Mike Pettin are going to come out to the field and throw fucking 8 DBs on the field the first day of an install? Talk about your confidence getting busted quick. Now I feel like I can't do what I was great at in Cleveland. And I'm partying and doing what I thought made me great. So you see how all these things are compounding together to equal a huge disaster.
You didn't feel you could do in Cleveland what you had been great at Texas A&M?
Not at all. I had no confidence.
Yeah, I know that was long. I know. But you know why I let it go all the way through? Because he broke that thing down. He went a couple places too, 2 in particular. All right, the harder he partied, the harder he played. That could sound foreign to some people, but it ain't. All right, raise my hand. The best game I had in college was when the night before I didn't necessarily abide by the rules. You know what I'm talking about? Had one of them wild nights. Not crazy wild, but it just didn't stop at 11 p.m. like normal. And I went out there and got Sports Illustrated Player of the Week, which meant a lot to me at the Ivy League. in the Ivy Leagues to get that, it was like, damn, dog, you out here eating. I did everything that game. Sacks, forced fumble recovery, touchdown, interception. I think there was one more thing. I think I blocked a kick too. Like, it was crazy. I ain't do that every game, so they noticed it, and boom. And then the craziest thing happened. I'm not telling y'all this to brag. I'm telling y'all this because it got me caught up. So then that happened. I had my best game. You know what you're going to do. Next time it's time to be disciplined, you're going to be disciplined. But then the time after that, when you're supposed to be disciplined, you're like, well, I did get away with it that last time, that a couple times ago. Remember when I balled out? That's how you talking to yourself. You're getting slick on your own self, ain't you? You're like, well, you know, I did kind of, I know, look, that's how it goes. That's how I know we are our best friends. You're your own best friend and your own worst enemy. You know why? Because during the day, I watch my wife and she eating right, I'm eating right. Okay. And then I see her cheating or sneaking something. I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, nah, I'm good. You fell off, I'm good. And then later that night, it creep in your head. Hey man, you know you want to go in that pantry before you go to bed. You know how it go. You know how I feel when you go to sleep with that big belly boy. You know how I feel. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I did all day. I was perfect. Forget that. My wife fell off, not me. And then they got you. She fell off, but look at her. She look good still. I mean, she don't look crazy. Like, nah, she fell off. No. Well, she fell off, and if I fall off, then there'd be one fall off for her. You start running all these crazy. Next thing you know, y'all both in the same position. You just got there different times, different ways. So, Manziel, here's what I see happening with Manziel. This is what happened. When Manziel had it easy, guess what he did? He made it hard. And when he had it hard, it was easy for him to slip back to those vices and get it tougher and make it even harder. Manziel's a guy that looks out the window. You can hear it, you know. He sounds much better than he used to, which is crazy. Oh, my God. But, boy, does he like to blame others. You know, he's talking about the first day of practice and the defense is running six DBs. I don't know. If I get drafted to the NFL, maybe I would, let's just say, think it's going to be harder. And because I know it's going to be harder, let me get prepared. But I understand. We are all clouded by the fact that he was living through his vices, so therefore he wasn't seeing straight. That's his point. But my point is, those vices were always existing. So why didn't you step up? Your learning, your preparation, because you could have still kept them vices. See, this is the crazy thing. I played with guys who partied and balled forever. Like, y'all don't believe me? Okay, I don't want to throw anybody's name out there because if their reputation, if they survive that as a reputation, I ain't going to be the one to sully it. But let's just talk about this. We know Michael Jordan partied. Do y'all? Yeah. Shaq, he's talking about it a lot lately. Him and AI been talking about it a lot lately. Got it in and balled. Tiger Woods, we all saw it like, damn, Tiger. Tiger was a tiger, especially when he got out the cage, got off the course, I should say. Boy, and did it forever. So I don't even like that excuse, like, oh, my vices got the best of me. Something else got the best of you, because the vices don't. Smoking weed? Do you know how many NBA players smoke weed consistently and still ball the hell out? So I want to get to the core of it. So most people stop right there. Oh, yeah, Manziel was just caught up. He didn't prepare higher. He didn't prepare more for his level of vices. But more importantly, that blame game caught him. So he's talking about this is what happens when you go against those type of DBs and defenses. Hey, my coach didn't even like me from day one. The expectations, everybody around me expected me to be somebody, so I was. This is no diss on Johnny Manziel, because I actually got love for the fact that he is redeeming himself and talking about the shit he went through. I love somebody who's trying to impact you with their scars. But let's talk about the core of the problem. The illness, not the symptoms, the vices and all that stuff he talked about. The illness was this dude wasn't accountable. Now, you can say, well, yeah, that makes some sense. He wasn't accountable in the sense of he started talking about all the stuff that got in his way. But that was in front of you. That was external. internally, what got in front of you, what got into you? That blame game, bro. I don't know what he went through growing up, but he had a deep blame game. Because in that one clip, he named about 5 different things that you could have overcome and still been playing and balling and keeping them vices. When I played, I wasn't a big curfew breaker. That doesn't mean I was in bed by 11. I figured out ways to worm and just chill and do low level, low energy stuff. And I balled. Year 1 was good. I just played the run. Year 2, I was good. I played a little pass and a run. Year 3, pass and run a little more. Year 4, they let Bruce go. I got my opportunity. I balled even though I was hurt. Year 5, I balled even more even though I was still hurt. Year 6, I'm hurt. I'm coming down. 2 things that the narrative said. 1, Marcellus, you're getting injured a lot. Maybe it's because you're not working as hard. Maybe you're not preparing the same. Nah, I just got hurt. Every time I got hurt before, remember, I balled. Now I got hurt, I can't perform the same because I haven't recovered. Other thing was, I remember this, and this hurt me a little bit, because I DJ'd from Hello. So if I DJ my rookie year and I'm doing this, and I'm still DJing, how come when I do this, y'all blaming the DJing? Hey, Johnny! Didn't you do this with the vices? So, what happened here? Don't blame the vices. I've seen it too much. I know too much. All right, so it's in here. That pressure cooked his ass. Now, you got to over prepare when that pressure cooking, right? You got to cool the room when the pot's boiling. The pot gonna boil. Pressure gonna come from the NFL. You can't turn that pot off, but you can cool the air around it. And he didn't do that. So Dan, simple-minded, you're thinking, oh, well, the vices caught him. Now, I will say this. Marv Levy used to always say this, and this is amazing. He used to say, you can't hoot with the Owls and soar with the Eagles. And he ain't lying. You can't hoot with the Owls and soar with the Eagles. Sooner or later, it will catch up to you. And if you notice, Jordan didn't end like LeBron. He didn't end like Kobe either. Like, he didn't fall apart and all that, but he didn't end like LeBron. Shaq, AI, Tiger Woods, So you do sign up for it to not end well, but it doesn't have to say that you won't ball, you won't play well. So I just wanted to correct that one part. I know too many guys, and I'm sorry I can't tell y'all names because I ain't messing up nobody's reputation who doesn't want to be known as that. But too many dudes ball out as they were balling. You know what I'm talking about. So one more thing about it that is cracking me up is that when you burn both ends of the candle, sooner or later, it's going to blow out. But Manziel sounds like he's addressing that blame game a lot stronger than before. But I'm not encouraging any kids, itty bitties to go out there and use your vices. But you will have a vice. You will have a vice. You may be the guy who likes to go bowling all the time. And you may bowl too damn late. You may be bowling when you could be watching film. Like, all vices are not negatives. They're outlets to what you are doing in your program. They're outlets. Now, we know smoking weed, horrible, but easy to. I know too many guys that be bang, 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 bang. I played with guys. They used to offer me, I couldn't smoke. Once I smoke, I'm going to sleep. Coach be like, wake up. I'm like, So I was like, I ain't smoking, dog. I drank though. But too many ball out, better than me. Oh, God dang. I was like, pass that shit. And then you see what happens. So the point being, don't even blame your vices. Like, what is wrong with people? Don't look out the window. Look in the mirror. So what do y'all think about what Manziel said right there? Beat it up in the comments. And you know any guys that could do both? Like ball out and ball? I do. Break it down in the comments. Let me know some stories. I know y'all all didn't go pro, but tell me some high school, college stories when y'all did too much and still did a lot on that field.